Hey everybody, it's Stacy back with another video. So it's Saturday, and on the weekends, I don't really do big cooking, but everybody still needs to eat. So what we're gonna make for dinner today is something very simple and very basic, but very delicious. I am going to be making Philly cheesesteaks. So if you're interested in Philly cheesesteaks, if you like Philly cheesesteaks, stay tuned and I will show you a very simple and easy recipe. Are you ready? Let's go. So these are the ingredients for the Philly cheesesteak. I'm going to use 2 packages of shaved beef. And with the shaved beef, this is just my choice because I want to do something simple. I don't want to get a steak, chop it up, and carry it on. I don't feel like doing all of that today. So this is just a really nice shortcut for me. So if you want to get a piece of steak and you want to slice it really thin, you can use any method that you prefer. But this is what I'm doing because I want to do something nice and easy. A green pepper, an onion, and my seasonings are going to be a garlic powder, black pepper, Trick Daddy seasoning. I really love this stuff. Some Worcestershire sauce. Now the combination of seasonings is the seasonings that we like. If you have another combination that you would like to use, feel free. Your meal, your choice. But this is what we like, so this is what we use. Some olive oil and some provolone cheese. Again, with the cheese, if you want another kind of cheese, use another kind of cheese. If you don't want to use cheese at all, don't use any cheese. I just want to show you the basics. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I did was I added some olive oil to the pan, just to coat the pan. And while this is heating up, I'm feeling kind of lazy today, so I'm going to take this green pepper and I'm going to take this onion and I'm going to slice it up in the food processor, and then we're going to begin. Okay, so I'm back. So my sous chef, James, is not here, so this is what I get for being lazy. I put the green pepper in the processor, and I guess I press shred instead of slice, and this is what I got. So typically, I like to cut the onions and the green peppers in like long vertical slices, and it usually does a good job on the processor, but I just hit the wrong button. So for being lazy, this is what you get. So I'm going to put this in the pan anyway, and I'm going to just incorporate it into the steak. So I have a half of green pepper left, and I'm going to actually chop it up, and I'm going to add it into this. Okay, so I chopped the other half of the green pepper, and typically this is what I like it to look like. So we're going to saute the onions and the green peppers until they get nice and soft. And then once they do that, we will add the steak and the seasonings. So we're just going to wait for this to get soft, wait for the onions to get translucent, and then we'll continue. Okay, so I'm back. So here we are. The onions and the green peppers are all ready. They're soft, they're translucent, and we're ready to go. So if this meal was just for me, I like a lot of vegetables. I would have a lot more green peppers and a lot more onions. However, the men in my life, my son and my husband, are not too fond of vegetables, so that's why I'm using just this little bit. And once I put the meat in here, they'll barely know it's here. And this is how I kind of, not trick them, they know it's in here, but get them to eat, just a little vegetables. So now I rinsed off the shaved beef, and now I'm adding it to the pot. Now, I know this seems like a lot for just the 3 of us, but my husband likes to take leftovers to work, so I always make sure that if I'm cooking something, especially something that he likes, I do extra so that he can bring some to work, and he usually has enough for him and a friend. Okay. So I placed the shaved beef into the pan, and now I'm going to get some seasoning. I'm going to use my Trick Daddy seasoning. And now I'm not really measuring today, so what do I want to say? Maybe start off with like a tablespoon, and you just have to go along according to your taste. Now I'm adding the garlic powder, some black pepper, not a lot of black pepper because they don't really like things spicy, and some Worcestershire sauce. Again, you just season to your taste, okay? Okay. So now, we're just gonna let this get cooking. You just wanna mix it around occasionally. You don't have to stand over it and mix and mix. You can put the top on, let it do its thing for about 5 minutes, and then come back and stir again. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stir. I'm going to get this thing done. I'm going to put the top on it, and then we'll come back and we will finish. Okay, we're back, and it's been about 20 minutes. It doesn't take long for this kind of stuff to cook. So as you can see, everything is cooked, and now the last step is just to put the cheese on top of it. So I have some provolone cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. If you don't want to use cheese, you don't have to, but this is for my son and my husband, and they love cheese. So what I like to do is I just lay the circles on top of the meat and let it melt, and that'll happen really, really quickly. And then after that, we'll put it on some bread and call it a day. Now you can pair this with some French fries, onion rings. You don't have to pair it at all. This is pretty keto friendly. You could pair it with a salad, but we're going to actually put it on a hoagie. So you can do any kind of hoagie. You can do a roll, you can do a hoagie, you can do basically whatever you want to do with this. So I'm just going to cover it for a minute so it can melt. And that's going to happen really quickly. And then as far as the toppings are concerned, me, I like lettuce and tomatoes and onions and pickles, and I like all of that stuff. My husband and my son are pretty plain, so basically what I'm going to put on theirs, on my son's I'm just going to put some ketchup, on my husband's I'm just going to put some barbecue sauce, and on mine I'll probably put like some pickles, hot sauce, barbecue sauce, ketchup. I'll put the works on mine. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, yep, it's just about there. It's melting, the cheese is melting. So this is a really nice, simple, easy meal that you can accomplish for your family if you don't feel like cooking and if you don't feel like slaving and you want to do something a little different on a Saturday. This is a recipe that you can use. Like I said, it's your meal, your choice. So there are a lot of different ways that you could have done this. You could put a lot more onions and a lot more green peppers and yellow peppers and red peppers, whatever it is that you like. But for us, I do it as simple as possible because they're not really into the vegetables. So I do just enough for them to know that it's there. And that's pretty much it. So here we are. The cheese is melted. And now I am just going to take this roll and put some meat on it. Put some meat and cheese on it. And with minimal effort, you have a really nice sandwich going on here. See that? Okay. Okay, so here's the end result. This is the Philly cheesesteak. It has ketchup on it, and it's ready to be eaten by my son Daniel. The only thing I'm going to do now is just cut it in half. And like I said, your meal, your choice. You can put whatever cheese you want to put with it. If you don't want to put any cheese, you don't have to. You can put any kind of toppings on it. If you don't want any toppings, you don't have to. It's your meal, your choice. But I just wanted to show you the basics, and I want to show you how easy this is, and it's really, really, really delicious. So if you've liked my video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.